and we're here to do a reading for Taurus. So all the bulls, come in, get comfortable. You know the only rule is to be kind. Let me set my coffee up there. So Taurus, we're going to start off with your astrology. We're going to see what's going on in your birth chart, what comes up, what you need to pay attention to, people around you. Nami? Okay. So my name is Mel, and I'm really calm, cool, and collected. It's not going to be a lot of drama over here, okay? We focus on healing, okay? Not saying there's anything wrong with a more animated reading, but that's just not what you're going to get today, baby. So this is your first time here. Welcome. I promise you'll get something out of it. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I appreciate you supporting the channel. I am running a special right now for everyone to, if anyone joins the channel and becomes a member, you get a free reading within 24 hours. All of the information is in the description box. I don't solicit readings, but I do accept donations. That information is in the description box. Every now and then in a live, I'll do a free question, so stick around to the end. But your question has to come up first. So you have to be the first one to hit the question, and I see it, and boom, I'll probably do that at the end. What else? I set an intention to get to 2,000 subscribers. I want to thank everyone who's helped me with that. I appreciate you guys. That's it. So what's on the bottom? We have Neptune. Oh, Neptune is all about spirituality. Pisces rules Neptune. It's about your subconscious, inspiration, higher self. Could be psychic powers, your intuition, again, progress, right? Neptune is the god of the sea. So Neptune shows you how to connect with the spiritual world and your intuition. It's associated with your goals, your ideas, your idealistic vision of the world. Neptune is in sign for 14 years. So I just wanted to say, give me 1 second. Okay. So I feel like, Taurus, with this being on the bottom, you're having some struggles with trusting your intuition. You might be getting weird dreams, visions, synchronicities, and you're not trusting it for some reason. I don't know why, but I feel like the spiritual world is trying to connect and strengthen the connection between you and your higher self. And I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Your first card is Aquarius. Ooh, air sign. That's a fixed sign. It rules the 11th house. It's about being independent, inventive, could be impatient, opinionated, unconventional. Aquarius is very unconventional. They're going to do it their way, but they're witty, right? So why do we have Aquarius here? Is this someone in your energy field? Is this a part of your chart? Only you can decide, okay? And then we have Sagittarius. Oh, now you have fire. What's going on? This is a mutable sign. It's associated with the 9th house. Sagittarius is about ambition, being energetic, free, adaptable, very blunt, expansive, independent too. So independence is sticking out here. Again, Sagittarius could be in your chart or someone around you, someone you're dealing with, right? Last card is Uranus. This is about change. So it could be a change happening between you and someone else, a change in the energy, a change in how you deal with each other, a change in how you think about them. Because Uranus is the sign that lasts for 7 to 8 years. So this could be someone that's been in your life for a long time, right? Could be family, could be a relationship, could be a job you worked at for 7 to 8 years. But this sign, this planet shows you that you could either accept change or fight it, right? So you could look at change as an opportunity, or you could look at it as a crisis. It all depends on how you look at it. So it's some type of change. This is also influenced by midlife crisis. So I could be talking to someone who's around late 40s to 60 to early 60s, right? Because they say your midlife crisis is about 50, but how it's impossible for everybody to hit a certain stage in your life at the same exact time, right? So somebody could be going through a midlife crisis, or you could be dealing with somebody going through a midlife crisis, or something that resembles a midlife crisis, right? They could be very codependent on you, which is why independent is sticking out to me. Like that word is just right there in the front. So it's something about either somebody wanting to limit your independence or impose on it, meaning they're codependent. So, but we'll see, right? So we have Aquarius, Sagittarius, Uranus, and at the bottom, Neptune. You could be ignoring your intuition when it comes to this situation. Maybe somebody you see is going through a crisis and you're like, nah, they'll be okay. Maybe I don't think they will. But if you feel so, and your intuition is telling you so, who the hell am I to say anything to you? Let's see what's going on with your self-care, Taurus. Okay. Taurus, the number 5, believes it's all about belief and change. Taurus, represented by the Hierophants. It's like you love and crave stability of some kind, right? Who am I? What do I believe? What do I choose? Taurus is very uncomfortable if they get into a space to where they don't feel stable. Taurus' whole goal in life is to create comfortable and stable environments, right? A place where they can also teach others. But where Taurus falls short is if they're not able, if someone is limiting that independence, if somebody is limiting that ability to not gatekeep, teach what they know, right? That's when Taurus becomes imbalanced. So maybe this is what this is about. Maybe spirituality is entering in with Neptune because you need to lean more on your intuition, what you know subconsciously, and not feed the illusions, okay? It's something about that. But anyway, your first card is rediscover yourself. Oh my God, all that talking and look what comes out. Rediscover yourself. What are your interests? Are you hiding yourself to please others? What's going on, right? Live your dream. Never give up on your dreams to dare and live. Somebody is imposing on your independence. This is what's ringing to me. Somebody is making you feel trapped. Someone is making you feel like you can't move the way you want to move. That's what I'm getting. Could be a relationship where we have kindness and you're letting it go down because you're being kind to this person. You're how can I explain this? I'm looking at this person and they look like a child. They don't have to be a child, right? But this is what their energy is giving. And it's like they're latched onto you. And you know, well, you don't know. You feel that this person needs you in order to live. Like this person just needs you. Like they probably go to you for guidance for every area of their life, right? Could be a child, but I just feel like it's a relationship. I feel like you're being guided to follow your heart, let go of logic. This person will be okay. Your spirituality needs to strengthen. Follow your intuition. You don't have to hold this person's hand and guide them anywhere. It's holding you back from living a type of life that you want to live, right? And I know this is not the case, Taurus, but the other day, my new favorite place is Threads because it's just so free of Instagram. You're perpetrating this life, right? TikTok is kind of, you have to have some type of talent up there or lip sync, right? So Threads has become my new place. Facebook, forget it. That's only family. Too much people over there. So Threads has become my place of solace. And I was reading, this young lady came on, and just give me 5 minutes. This young lady comes on and she says that she is a member of a church and it's an older lady at the church with a son, and the lady is keep trying to push her son on her. She's not really interested in the son, but because of her good nature, she just still spends time with this son. Now it's progressing to she wants her to marry her son. Now, what I didn't mention is that the son is handicapped in some way. I don't remember what way. I don't know if it's mental or it's physical, like in a wheelchair, something he is. And baby, when I tell you them comments tore her up because she's asking, well, should I marry him? Baby, you just said that you just said that you're not interested in him. You're not attracted to him in that way. Why would you marry him? Because his mother says that you're his wife and you care for his well-being? That's not enough. All you're going to end up being is a caretaker for him for the rest of his life. And that's what his mother wants. She wants to entrust someone that's going to care for him the way she do. And she see that in her. So that's why she's forcing her to do it. Why did I say that? Taurus, I kind of feel like you're going through that in some type of way. You have a person that you feel needs you in some way, right? Like they're just going to make some type of big mistake if you're not in their life. And I feel like it's dragging your energy down. You need to go back out and rediscover yourself. You need to go back out and strengthen yourself. What do I mean when I say that? When we have too many people attached to us, we kind of think for everybody. It's time to just think for yourself, strengthen yourself, sit in solitude with yourself, raise your vibration, do some self-care, right? It's time for you to live for yourself, Taurus. This is what I'm getting. This is for somebody. Somebody's not living for themselves. With Neptune here, the card on the bottom is ask your angels. Something about you sitting in meditation or prayer. Baby, if you're not praying every day, you need to. You need to really sit with God because this is where the cards are pointing you. You are doing things and it's coming from a genuine, great place, but it's holding you back in some way. Okay? That's what I'm getting. What's the gossip on this person that is holding you back? What is the gossip on this person holding my bulls back? That Uranus, it's time for a change. It's time to switch it up. That change could mean anything. That could be just reinventing yourself, spending more time with yourself, relocation. This is something where it needs to happen in order for you to live your dream. So what's the gossip on this person or Taurus? What's the gossip on this person or Taurus? Holy Spirit, what is the gossip on this person or Taurus? What do we need to know? On the bottom, we have self-care. Yeah, you need to pour into yourself, Taurus. You need to prioritize rest. You need to recharge. You need to pamper yourself. You need to spend time with self. You need to, we have bank account, money moves. Okay, hold on. I like this. Okay. Oh, child, it just fell. What are you trying to tell us, Holy Spirit? Those are not the cards. Is that what you're trying to tell me? I'm going to say what I see. They could take it if it belongs to them. Hold on. Okay. So, Taurus, the way that fell, I don't think this is happening right away, but something in your bank account is going to increase. It says deposit $5,276. That's kind of a very specific number, but that's what came with the card. So it doesn't necessarily have to be that amount, of course, but it's some type of money that's coming in. Now, we all know it's tax time, so this could just be your return coming in, your tax return, your refund check, right? Maybe you paid a significant amount during the year and you're getting a big refund. So make the money work when it comes to you, Taurus. Okay, don't use it frivolously. I know you love comfort and I know you love luxury, but this is a time to put some money to the side. Okay, now what it's telling me, Taurus, is with the self-care Sunday, you really do need to center yourself spiritually and center your well-being, period. Hold on one second. Come in, baby. Yes. Give me a minute. Yes. Oh, God. That is my Aries sun. They are snowed in for the day. So, yeah. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. So you need to prioritize self-care. You need to prioritize your spirituality. It's something there where you're lacking. All right. And it just keeps coming back to me. So I have to say it until it sticks to you. Be a little selfish, Taurus. That's the theme right now. Be a little selfish. Put yourself first and don't feel guilt about it. Okay. Boundaries, clickbaits. You have to set up boundaries around you in order to protect your peace. You have to set limits clearly. You have to start saying enough is enough because you're going to get pushback. With clickbait here, there's going to be some stories going on about you, how you're selfish, how you don't care anymore, how you're what's that word I heard? It just came in and it went right back out. You're shallow. That you're shallow right now. That's crazy. But they're exaggerated truths. It's of course not the truth at all. It's just how people feel because either you've already switched up and prioritized self, which if you have, congratulations, you're ahead of the curve. If not, for some of you, this is what you need to do. And maybe your intuition is already telling you that people are going to make this bigger than what it is. Like, oh, Tauruses, I don't know, whatever, just something along the lines of being selfish and not wanting to help them anymore. They're going to make up stories around that because they're uncomfortable with the change you're making. So for some of you that's already making that change and already like, fuck that, it's all about me and I'm worried about me. And when I'm down in the dumps, nobody don't come and help me. So, it's nothing wrong with that, right? Don't let people make it seem like you're doing something wrong. Because if you don't prioritize you, if you don't care about you, who ain't nobody else gonna rush in to do that? Nobody has a Taurus. You are the Taurus. Okay. So, you know how you say, I wish I had someone like me? Yeah. I think some of you say that. I wish I had a me, you know? Ooh, Taurus. I pulled from your money deck. Unlocking. What was locked down can now be opened. You have opened the floodgates of abundance without limitations. Didn't we pull a card earlier that said something about limitations? So if you were feeling like your independence was being crouched upon, baby, that's no more. So yeah, I'm talking to Tauruses that's past this. You're not allowing that anymore. That's why that money move came up. Whatever you're doing, it's opening the floodgates to your energy to now receive. So you're going to receive something. Your next money card is work smart. Okay. It says, are you making it harder than it has to be? Sometimes the solutions are simple. Perhaps it's time to clean house and personally and professionally to start with a clean palette. Stick to basic needs when it comes to spending and put some money aside. Didn't I tell you that earlier? Okay, I know you love luxury. Don't. I'm a Leo. I do too. We're like besties for that. But we also need to know when to put our money down. You know what I mean? Because let's be for real, Taurus. We buy something today that we wanted so bad and we throw it in the corner. We don't it's not like we cherish it. You know what I mean? So it's like once we get it, we got it, you know? So think about that before you spend unnecessary money. Your last card is partnership. Wow. Taurus, it seems like you're manifesting a person to come in and help you be successful. You want someone to come in and take some of the load off. You're tired of being the brain and the pinky in the brain situation. You want two brains to come in. Oh my God. The card says, and remember I spoke to you about this earlier. You have relationships that's holding you back from success. What you gonna do, Taurus? On the bottom, we have perfection. Please keep in mind, because I know this too is a Taurus thing. There's no such thing. All right. We always want wisdom over perfectionism. And I think you've reached to that level. This is why you're looking for this partnership. You know what you're doing. This is not something stupid. You want to pull somebody in that's going to actually have the same vision and same goals. And then you could get at it together. Now, this could be a power couple. This could be a friend, a business partnership. You know what I mean? But you just want somebody that you can intertwine a friendship or a relationship with and make some money, make some bank. There's nothing wrong with that, baby. I get that. Let's pull Tarot. Hold on, let me pull these to the side so I can have some room. So Taurus, what is going on, babies? Let me read some of these comments. Latanya Wade, you come in, you don't even say, Any type of greetings, grand rising, good morning, whatever you're comfortable with. You just ask for a free reading. Girl, love like never before. Ooh. Why you saying ooh? Why you oohing? Hi, the Joker. How are you? Honeycomb Club. You say that all the time? What part you say all the time? I done said a mouthful, child. Let's see what's going on with your tarot. What is Taurus's energy? My bulls, my babies. What's going on with my babies? What's your energy right now, Taurus? What is your current energy? On the bottom, we have the world. So whatever it is that you didn't want happening anymore, whatever cycle, something that kept happening, you're putting up boundaries. It's coming to an end with the world. What's Taurus's energy? Hold on. Yeah. Damn. Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Five of Wands, and we have the Seven of Cups. Taurus, your energy right now is you feel like you need to get yourself organized. You need to reprioritize. You need to create some type of balance. Remember, I told you when you don't have stability, you don't feel balanced, Taurus, because Taurus always makes sure home base is good. Like that's the one thing you have a, let me tell you, when you go to a Taurus's house, it just feels like home. 9 times out of 10, something is on the stove because they like to cook and eat, right? And and if they don't, they have someone there that's cooking for them. You know what I mean? Like Taurus likes a homey life. So right now, something feels disorganized. I don't know if it's home. I don't know if it's money. I don't know if it's the opportunities coming in. You don't know. You're feeling overwhelmed about something. You also feel like it's some type of competition around you or conflict. What is that about? Is it conflict over these opportunities that's coming in for you? Is someone trying to compete with you over something? With the world card on the bottom, I don't think they're successful. You're putting an end to it. But let's see what's going on. Who's competing with Taurus? Who is competing with Taurus? You know I love my food. Amen. Me too. Ain't nothing better than going out to dinner with a tourist. Baby, the tourists want to stay. First of all, they're not boring. They're not eating the same thing every time. They're gonna put some razzle dazzle. Okay, they're gonna take you somewhere where it's gonna be nice. I had a tourist friend, baby, and all we did was go out to eat. Oh, and party, but especially go out to eat. Oh, something you're investing in, Taurus. You see competition over it. But who is competing? That's what I want to know. Who is competing? Whoever it is, it's giving you some type of anxiety or worry about it. Why? It's a Queen of Swords. What's going on with this Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords is a third deacon Virgo, second deacon Libra, but it's really like represent the air signs. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Queen of Swords sets clear boundaries, has direct communication. But why is she here with your investment and giving anxiety? Two of Swords, because you're making a decision. Decision about what? An ending. You're going to end some type of relationship with a Queen of Swords. But it's not easy for you to end this relationship. Why? If you're ending it, why isn't it easy to end it? Four of Swords in reverse. This person burns you out. They stress you out. They're a lot. That's whoever this Queen of Swords is, they do too much. That's what's going on here. And this is why you are experiencing this anxiety. But what? Did you invest in something with this person? What's going on? Because now I'm going to get in it. Because, yeah, what is going on? I know you know because it's your life. But what is going on? Let me see. What is going on? Illusions. Okay. This was a person, the moon. This was a person that was not easy to work with. This was a person, and when I say work with, it doesn't necessarily have to be a job. It could be a relationship, family member. It's just not easy to interact with this person. You and this person had something that you were investing in, something that you had a long term view about. Like, this is coming in. If we work towards this, this could happen. But by working with this person, it created a lot of anxiety. It created a lot of worry. I don't know if you couldn't trust this person, or um this person was just, because some people just stress you out. Like, I've been labeled as annoying and stressing people out, you know? So maybe this is a person that just stresses you out and is annoying, and you just, you know, they're not all bad. This is why it was a difficult decision. They're not all bad. That's why you were weighing your options. Should I still work with them or should I not? But I can tell you, I think you, if you haven't already cut ties, you will, because the Ten of Swords is all about a painful ending. So that means that some type of fallout happened. Maybe a betrayal, doesn't necessarily have to be, but something happened. And by that happening, it's like you had to part ways. You made the decision because you felt like it was a lot of illusions behind this person. Like, they weren't real. They weren't coming with their how can I say it? I don't want to say their authentic self, because I feel like, you know, this person is just somebody difficult to work with. Period, point blank. They could be a Pisces, right? Okay. So, what is your advice, Taurus? Because I feel like you moved away from this person, but are you thinking you want to go back? Oh, I don't think so. We have the Three of Wands. Taurus say, hell no. Three of Wands and the Hermit. You're going to spend time alone, and you're going to carry out this vision, whatever it is. Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. So this investment is not going to go to waste. You're going to bring it in alone, solo, dolo, with the Hermit card here. So I hope that helps somebody. Ciao. Let me get a closing card. So, in recap, you were working with someone, and sometimes it's, the investment is good, because with money moves here, something is going to hit your bank account. It's like you were working with someone and you had to rediscover that you could work alone, that you're independent. Makes sense? It's something like that, because working with them was stressful. Yeah, they got on your nerves in some way. That's why you that's why your spirit team is telling you to go and rest and recharge. This person burnt you the fuck out, Taurus. Who was this person? And with work smart here, I think, yeah, you might want a new partnership, but I'm not sure. I think your wisdom is going to tell you that you're better at it alone. Whatever this thing is that's going to bring you money. But let's pull from the Cannabis Oracle deck and see what Taurus needs. What does Taurus need? Give Taurus something that they need, baby. Something that they could take away from this reading. We have the Great Diviner, which is Orun Mila. Now, that doesn't make any sense to you until I read the book. So give me a minute, because it's for someone. Okay. Give me a minute. Okay. Orun Mila. Let me hold the card up, because they always describe something in the card, child. You got it? Okay. Orun Mila is often referred to as Ifa, and saw the beginning of creation. He embodies wisdom and understanding through all destinies. He sits in front of a bright blue sky with his legs stretched out before him, a slight bend in the knee. He wears a yellow and green robe and sits as the great diviner with his cowrie shells beside him in a pile. In front of his lap sits a mirror with golden flakes. Where the shells fall, he creates a mark of one or two straight lines to decipher their message. Now, you know those people that read cow shells or any types of shells? Yeah. Um, Straight lines to decipher their message, something that has taken him many years of practice. He uses these readings to determine the outcome of any situation and comes to you when it's time for you to be called to action. Ifa is the path of the males in Nigerian divination, and the stern look on his face reminds you that he means business. He knows all the secrets about creation, and a candle sits at the front of the card to symbolize this. He is immensely powerful. Some say more powerful than any other Orisha. Orun Mila has has his diving chain, which is a opal, and his palm nuts around his seat to symbolize that what is that? He brought to humanity as a guide. Okay, so basically what it's saying is when you pull this card, it's trying to tell you that you need to recognize your own strength. This is the person. This is an Orisha who is a part of creation, right? And can read what's happening and what's going. Remember when we were starting this reading, we were telling you that you need to ask your angels, strengthen your spirituality. This is kind of going into that. You need to trust yourself, understand that you're the creator of your life. You don't need a partnership to succeed in money. Yes, everyone wants partnership. Of course, who doesn't? But Taurus, you're not going to accept what's not on your level. That person definitely wasn't on your level. Okay. Definitely not. But now that you've realized that, you're going to start making plans for your ships to come in alone. And it will come. And then once that come in, then you'll get your partnership sent to you, the divine partnership. You get what I'm saying? Whether it's money or love or whatever area that's missing it. So, Taurus, this is what I have for you. I love you guys. And let me see, did anybody ask a question early on in the reading? Because I will answer it now. Not free reading. You're supposed to ask a question. They are prioritizing their life with ego instead of serenity. Yeah, that makes sense. Again, they aren't horrible. Just when things should get serious, they're not. Only when they want to get serious. Exactly. Yes, this helped a lot. Thank you. You're welcome, honeycomb. So let me see. Did anyone ask a question that I can pull? No. So I love you guys. And if you are in the presence of the next live, as soon as you log in, ask a yes or no question or ask a question that I can pull at least 6 cards to, and I'll do it for free. Okay? But next time. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye.